Greetings, dear friends, and welcome. We're going to learn about some fascinating animals this week. So today we'll be talking about the Warhorse. Have you ever looked at a horse and imagined being a knight in the Middle Ages, charging into battle? I sure have. These mighty animals are part of the equine, or horse kind. Now there are lots of different types of horses, different breeds, but the ones most often used as war horses were the Andalusians, the Arabians, the Percherons, and the Frisians. These horses were bred to be the perfect mix of strength and endurance. Some horses, like the Arabians, can run up to 40 miles per hour. That's twice as fast as most humans. This is in part due to their strong and muscular hind legs. Apart from fighting in wars, war horses also carried knights in what are called jousts. A joust is where two knights on horseback would charge at each other and try to knock each other off with a weapon called a lance. Well, did you know that God designed horses to have amazing hearing, and they can turn their ears 180 degrees? That's amazing. Now everybody try that with me. Nope, I can't do it. I can't move my ear at all. Now they can do this using 10 different ear muscles. Not only that, but they can also turn each ear in a different direction from the other in order to pinpoint where a sound is coming from. Now in war, this would help warn a horse and their rider of potential danger. Now bend down and place the side of your hand on the ground with your thumb on top. Then take the other hand and place it on top of that hand. Do this about 8 times. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Congratulations! You just measured the height of a miniature horse. The way we measure the height of horses is in hands. The standard hand is about 4 inches wide. Some war horses were 15 hands high at the top of their back, or what's called the withers. And though we typically see portrayals of big, hulking beasts, some studies suggest that many horses used as war mounts were only about the size of a large pony, at about 14 hands high. But even these smaller horses played a big part in war. War horses have accompanied soldiers into battle for thousands of years in fighting forces known as cavalry. Sometimes the horses themselves would be given special armor to keep them safe in battle, and the bond between a rider and his steed was usually unbreakable. They often fought and died together. But why did they have to fight at all? Well, war is a result of sin. Ever since Adam and Eve sinned, this world has been broken, and people and kingdoms have been fighting ever since. Wars typically happen between two kingdoms. Sometimes knights would ride into battle on great steeds. Our trusty pal, Winifred, the Warhorse, is galloping in today to remind us that we have two kingdoms in our world today as well. The kingdom of heaven and the kingdom of the world. One is ruled by our Creator God, and the other is ruled by the Prince of Darkness, the devil. The Bible tells us in Psalm chapter 20, verse 7, that some may trust in chariots or horses, but our trust needs to be in the name of the Lord our God. This week, with the help of Winnie and her friends, we'll learn about these two kingdoms and how of the two, only one is true. Thanks for trotting by, guys.